I found love in you, and I've learned to love me too. Never have I felt that I could be all that you see. It's like our hearts have intertwined into the perfect harmony. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. I found love in you, and no other love.
We give thanks for this beautiful day and the love that Cedric and Tamara have brought to us especially. Today we gather on this beautiful beach to celebrate the wedding and marriage of Cedric and Tamara. Two wonderful souls destined to be together. You stand here today with some dear family, and we know that the rest of your beautiful family and friends support you in heart and spirit from afar. Tamara and Cedric, you came here this day as committed partners, friends, lovers, and you will leave with two more titles, that of husband and wife. Your relationship will be the same and yet different. Like the water that lies before us, it will be ever-changing, yet always the same. This is a special place, this beach, because you have brought today something so beautiful, the love that is becoming your marriage. Here you are declaring it, pledging it, promising to establish it and nurture it. Today is truly a glorious day as you are blessed with the greatest of God's gifts, the gift of abiding love and devotion between two human beings. And all here today, from near and from far, are here to celebrate. The ocean's edge is a wonderful place. It's a magical place. It's a place of great transition. I want you to look out this way. The next land you will see is literally thousands and thousands of miles away. And if we look this way, the next water you will see would be thousands and thousands of miles away across a great continent. And here is where they meet. Here is a great moment of transition of the land that has been here for 4 billion years and the water that has been here for 4 billion years. This is the same water that the dinosaurs drank. This is the same water that Jesus walked on, that John baptized in. This is your water. And here it is, meeting you individually as a couple, as husband and wife. It is a place of sacred wonder, of sacred beauty. And today you bless it with your love. You met in the most modern of ways. Cedric, you had reached out to Tamara a few years back, but this time Tamara was the one to reach out. You started talking, and this was your chance, Cedric. You asked about favorite pastimes and hobbies, and from there you started talking every day and sending each other video messages in duo, and your conversation progressed to deeper subjects such as spirituality. You went on your first date to the Blue Moose in Kansas City. You met at the restaurant. Cedric, you were there first. You saw her speeding through the parking lot, running a bit late, at least for a very on-time Tamara. Cedric saw where she parked, walked to her car and greeted her there, like a true gentleman. Tamara saw a very attractive man and was excited and happy to meet him in person finally. Cedric, you loved how beautiful Tamara was in the flesh, and your conversation flowed that night, and it was varied and covered many topics. After dinner, you said goodnight at the car, taking things slow. A hug goodnight wrapped up that fortuitous first meeting. Within a few days, you had a second date. This time it was movies and margaritas. You felt the connection growing. In November, the relationship had progressed enough to bring Tamara to Tamara's cousin's wedding. Getting grilled at the table was no problem for Cedric, and he made his intentions known to get to know her and love her. It helped you to know, even for yourself, that you wanted to take this relationship into the exclusive realm. Feeling encouraged, welcomed, and accepted only made your hearts stronger towards each other. Having never cooked for anyone before, Cedric, you were inspired to make dinner for Tamara after that. A creative dinner of chicken and rice and veggies. Tamara, you knew it was very thoughtful and a leap of faith for Cedric. You became exclusive after that, and about a month later you had Thanksgiving with Mom's side of the family and met the rest of the family there. That was a great experience, and Tamara, you are lucky to have a very loving and open family. And you never brought anybody to them before, so they knew that Cedric was a special man to you. By December, you were in love. Cedric, you had a conversation with God, with yourself, and with her mother. In that order. And you went out and bought a ring. On December 12th, you went to downtown Kansas City to Central Plaza. You were sitting outside talking, and you got down on one knee. Tamara, you were in shock. It was a surprise you didn't expect. Tamara, you had been praying for a husband, and Cedric was all that you prayed for. Your prayers were answered. After that, you went to JJ's restaurant and had a great celebratory dinner. Your hopes and dreams for the future include having a family, buying a house, growing together spiritually, having financial freedom and security, and possibly to have a business together. As an event planner and a data analyst, I can see great possibilities for a successful business. A marriage, like a business, is a partnership. Unlike business, the real act of marriage takes place in the heart, not at a ceremony. It is a choice you make, not just on your wedding day, but over and over again. And that choice is reflected in the way you treat your husband, in the way you treat your wife. Rings and ceremonies don't hold a marriage together. No, they don't. It is threads, hundreds of tiny threads that connect your hearts. And how do we sew these threads together? With a gentle look, with an encouraging word, with patience and kindness, with acts of service, acts of love, small gifts and surprises, a thoughtful text during the day, with a little heart with the eyes.
love you with all my heart, mind, body, and soul. I promise to love, honor, respect, and appreciate you. I promise to always give my all. Proverbs 12:4 says, "The excellent wife is the crown of her husband." I promise to be your crown for as long as you live. I love you, and I'm looking forward to spending the rest of our life together.
Oh, amen, amen.
Tamara, you are the embodiment of a perfect woman. You are beautiful, smart, funny, goal-driven, with an amazing heart. You complete me in many ways and make me want to be a better man every day. I truly believe God sent you to me as a gift to my heart, and I am forever thankful for that. I know this because before we met, I asked God to steer me in the right direction and send me to God. In the same night after we met, and I believed for dinner, I went to sleep after praying, and God showed me a vision of you and I acting together. He also showed me a vision of some big little kids in the background that I assumed were ours.
Oh, yeah.
From then on, I knew I didn't have to question anything as God prepared me for what's to come, for which I am forever grateful. With that said, Sam made me feel whole in a world that is whole sometimes, and that gives me a sense of life that can never be dim. You are my lover, my wife, my best friend, and my guardian angel. In this life and the next. And as your husband, I vow to love, honor, guide, and protect you for all of our days. And when we are older, and God calls us home, we will have a place in His kingdom as husband and wife together. I love you with all my heart, and I'm truly honored to be your husband.
Amen, amen. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. Okay, you may give those pieces of paper back to your loved ones, and we ask for the rings, please. Tamara, I ask that you take Cedric's ring. Cedric, I ask you to take Tamara's ring. Right now, I'm going to ask you just to hold them flat in the palm of your hand as we ponder. These rings, in their unbroken wholeness, are merely tokens. Tokens of your union. Tokens of your love. But just like symbols, they mean what we tell them to mean. So if you look at them, you'll know that they are made of the most precious of metals that the Lord gave to us, mined from the earth through great effort. They were shaped into pieces of art with great talent, and they are in your hands because you chose them. There is purpose to these rings, and yet they are empty. There is nothing inside them. That's because marriage is only what you bring to it, what you fill and be fulfilled with all of your love, your loyalty, your faithfulness, your good natures, your love of the Lord, who will help you always. The Lord will help you fill these rings as you fill them with your fingers. And every time you look down at your hands, you'll remember this moment, the moment you pledged to be husband and wife. Who wants to go first? Okay. Tamara, please put Cedric's ring on his finger. Hold it there. With this ring, I be wed. You may secure the ring on Cedric's finger. Cedric, please take Tamara's ring. Put it on her finger, hold it there, and repeat after me. With this ring, I be wed.
I be wed.
You may secure the ring on Tamara's finger. Please keep holding hands. Tamara and Cedric, in the presence of God and this universe as witness, you have spoken the words and performed the rites that unite your lives. Before Jesus, who performs all true marriages in heaven, who brought you here today, I declare your marriage to be valid and binding and pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.